What's going on with y'all, man? Welcome back to the PSN Commanders Network. Also, the Protest Sports Network. Your boy Tone, get a tech. Back in the video, if I get to a great golf on God, right turn on God's open doors and pay way for all the people in the Lord's name permits. Today's video, we're here about the game. We're about the game, Washington Commanders. Before we get too far, I'll get the quick verse of the day. This is from Jeremiah 31, verse 25. It states, I will refresh the weary and I will satisfy the faint. So, man, don't ever give up, man, because whenever you down and low, God will restore you so you can get back to you, because you can get back to you was doing and doing his work, uh, doing his will that he had for your life. So, but also in that same chapter, it also has the famous verse of the Lord has his plans for you to prosper you and things of that nature too. So keep that in mind. Let's go and skip to the 55-second mark and get right into today's content. So this Washington Commanders wide receiver will make a huge leap in 2024. I'm gonna tell you why this person will make the leap, who the person is, and things that I think they need to improve in their game in order to do so. The person I'm talking about is Jahan Dotson. He had a really good rookie year, about 550 yards, 7 TDs. Last year, uh, he kind of struggled. He dropped a few passes that he usually would catch. He finished about 515 yards receiving, 4 touchdowns. Only one 100-yard game. That was the Eagles game. He only had one other game above 50 yards receiving. That game was against the New England Patriots. Like he had 6 yards in that game. Outside that, he was pretty quiet for most of the season. He had games where he didn't have a catch. He had games where he didn't have a catch and played like 90% of the snaps. That's going to change. I think he's due for a leap because I think he's a better offensive coordinator than Cliff Kingsbury. I think he will use Jahan's skill set more correctly than what Eric Bieniemy did. Secondly, I think he's going to improve his game. I think he's going to improve his concentration drop issue. That's the number one issue is concentration drops and also the release on the line at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes when cornerbacks do get physical with Jahan doesn't respond to the physicality well, which gets him jammed and disturbs the timing between him and said quarterback. And I think the quarterback play would be a little bit better too. Even as a rookie, Jaden Daniels, I think it'd be better when we see the tail end of Carson Wentz in 2022, and definitely the last 8 games of Sam Howell in 2023. Because Sam Howell played well early in the season, but after that Seattle game, I don't know what the hell happened to him after he got hit in that Giants game. But your boy wasn't the same. And he was throwing picks all over the place. He was making all types of mistakes. He was doing a bunch of stupid stuff, throwing pick sixes, all type of foolishness. He was doing a bunch of dumb stuff. So I think that it will be a huge upgrade over that version of Sam Howell toward the end of the 2023 NFL season. I think that will help out Jahan Dotson as well. So if anything to work on is definitely the concentration drops. He dropped a touchdown pass in 2022. He should have caught. In 2023, he had that huge drop versus the Falcons that you can remember very vividly. The drop versus the Giants. Those are concentration drops. I think he needs to work on that. Just work on to make sure you haul the ball in before you start trying to make moves and start to try to do your thug thistle. Just make sure you secure the ball first. Somebody definitely needs to work on it in dealing with physicality. I think him finding techniques at the line and getting a little bit more savvy at the line of scrimmage so he can dodge that said physicality from said cornerbacks will help him a lot. I think that even playing more snaps in the slot will help my slot a lot as well, allowing him to get more free releases and things of that nature so he doesn't have to deal with the physicality from opposing corners. So I really believe that Jahan Dotson took a huge leap in 2024. I think he's going to play extremely well in 2024. I think he will definitely establish himself as a really good wide receiver too in this league. At least a very good low end one. If not the best wide receiver 3 in the game, bare minimum. But I think he'll establish it was a nice wide receiver 2 for Jaden Daniels, and he'll be a nice complement to Terry McLaurin and Luke McCaffrey for that matter. What are your thoughts on Jahan Dotson? What's some other things you think he needs to work on? I still think he's a really good route runner. He could work on breaking the stems out a little quicker on his routes, but he's an overall really good route runner. He'll break you off and send your ankles to the shadow realm. I'm not really worried about that. He's already fast. The athleticism is there. He can high point the football if need be. Just the concentration drops and the physicality. And I think he needs to play with more play strength. So if he does those things, I think he'll be a lot better in 2024. So what are your thoughts on this? Do you think Jahan can be a lot better? Do you think that player is another wide receiver? Do you think it's De'Ami Brown that makes a huge leap? What are your thoughts on it? Just give me your thoughts, like, comment, subscribe. I gotta be safe, stay healthy. Have a great one, stay blessed, and I will catch y'all next video, man. Peace, love, and blessings.